Bonjour! In Structure 2-3, we'll be talking about les articles définis, definite articles. In Module 1, we talked about indefinite articles. And if you'll remember, we said that indefinite articles were words that were a, an, and some in English. This week, we'll be talking about definite articles. The definite article is the word the in English. There are three forms in French: masculine singular, le professeur, feminine singular, la musique, and plural, les étudiants or les femmes. Note that there's only one form for plural. We don't distinguish between masculine and feminine in the plural. As you've seen before, when there's a vowel or a silent H, we do a contraction, L apostrophe. This is the same for masculine and feminine. L'étudiant, l'université, l'amour, l'homme. If the noun starts with a vowel or an H, but is plural, we do not need to make a contraction. Definite articles are used to identify or refer to specific people or things. For example, regardez le professeur. Look at the teacher. La porte est fermée. The door is closed. Not a door is closed, but the door is closed. This is specific. It's a definite door. It's a specific door that we know about and we all understand which door we're talking about. La porte est fermée. Regardez le professeur. The teacher. Look at the teacher. The teacher in this class, for example, not just any old teacher walking around. That's the difference then between the definite and the indefinite article. The last chapter we talked about the indefinite articles. Those are things that are indefinite, not specific. A book, a door, a cat. This is the book, the door, the cat. French uses definite articles to make generalized statements, and that's why we use them with what we call preference verbs. You have to keep in mind that there's no article used in English, and my basic rule of thumb is if there's no article in English, use a definite article in French. For example, vous aimez le jazz? Do you like jazz? Je préfère les gens sérieux. I prefer serious people. L'amour est essentiel dans la vie. Love is essential in life. In the negative, you don't change the definite article. J'aime le jazz, mais je n'aime pas la musique classique. I like jazz, but I don't like classical music. And again, here you can see that we do not use an article in English. We don't say, I like the jazz, but I don't like the classical music. In French, however, you have to have an article in front of every noun. And if you're not sure, this is where you need to remember that the definite article refers to a specific person, place, or thing, or something in a general sort of way. The indefinite article refers to things in a general way. For example, a dog versus the dog. I hope that makes sense. If you have questions, please make note of them and bring them to class. Otherwise, go ahead, take your quiz, and I'll see you there.